is you have to think in future, think ahead of your time, right? What's missing in the world? Think about it. So once you have thought about it, write it down, put all your ideas down, talk to your family, talk to your friends. Of course, those friends who are your well-wishers. Don't talk to people who will take away, steal your ideas. And by the way, every single individual can have at least 100 ideas on his or her own, right? Then once you have written it down, make a prototype. And then what is the meaning of prototype? Prototype is a model or something which is similar to the actual product. For example, you're going to manufacture a phone, right? A new type of phone. So it doesn't have to look like what it is going to be in the end. Rather, it can be something which is, you know, very close to how the actual product would look like. Then show it to, say, for example, 100 people. And then probably those people, 100 people who are your potential customers, would give you feedback, right? Once you have those feedback, maybe you can polish your product. Maybe you can make your product a little better. And then you cannot do everything alone. You need somebody who can complement, who can support you, who shares similar ideas, who's as excited as you to you know, accomplish something in life. So look for such kind of individual who can be on their toes all along, right? So you need to find a co-founder. Once you have found a co-founder, you need to register a company. Once you have done that, you need to look for funding. So who can fund you? Probably people will believe initially that, you know, you're a crazy person. You are simply wasting your time. Like, you know, most of the parents, right? I'm sorry to say this, but many parents in the subcontinent, Indian subcontinent, right? Countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, we have this tendency, right? Thinking that, okay, this guy is working on a crap. He's going to end up, you know, something terrible in his life, and so on and so forth. So I hope parents who are attending this session right now wouldn't do this to their children. So you can probably ask your parents, knock their doors, and, you know, ask for funding. Or maybe your well-wisher, your friends. If you're matured adults like myself and even older, you can talk to your friends. If you don't have funding, talk to the people who has some understanding of how startup ecosystems function, right? Or talk to your relatives who can support you. Or there are hundreds and hundreds of angel investors. Who are those angel investors? Angel investors are people who are looking for individuals like yourself and myself who have this crazy idea that can transform a particular industry, which can disrupt the way things are happening right now, okay? Then launch, let everyone know about something you have made. Then you need to get feedback, real feedback from real users who are willing to pay for your product. If say for example, those people come back again and again and use your service or the product, then you're destined to grow and you are going to be a millionaire in no time. Because just like, for example, let's take this webinar as an example, right? Mr. Ibrahim starts this platform called Self-Help for you know, youth, right? And then he spreads the message in Chennai with his team, and then the message grows across the world and spreads, like, you know, everywhere. And right now there are about 300 you know, 20 plus participants and from different countries, right? Who would think it's possible? It's possible because we have you know, already entered the fourth industrial revolution. At the split of a second, a single message can reach thousands and millions of people. So that's the reason why we say tech entrepreneurship is the future, is because if you have a product which can offer tremendous value to the customers, then it can grow in no time, right? And say, for example, something goes wrong, you need to again go, you know, go into the loop and rework out, maybe perhaps polish the idea a little bit and then launch again and get the feedback. And this circle goes on. And in startup terminology, this is called lean startup methodology. So in the course, I'm going to explain how you can work this out in detail.